Good evening, Columbia, Missouri. Dr. Jeremy Maxwell here with the Wellness Way affiliate office here in Columbia, Missouri. And we are going live for the first time since we had the Hormone Connection seminar. And man, what a great turnout we had. I think we had about 110 people show up to hear Dr. Flynn and hear his message about ending the battle between the sexes. And if you missed it, I want you to know that we are making preparations to not necessarily bring Dr. Flynn back down live, but we do have an opportunity that we're working on where we can share the Hormone Connection information with you again. So I encourage you to get on Facebook, like our information there, go to our events. We're always updating. Clarice is always doing a great job keeping us up to date with that stuff, where you can get on Eventbrite. As you can see on the link below in the description box, you will find that on November 9th, we will have our next Wellness Way approach to inflammation. So if you've never been to one of those, I highly encourage you to come so you can learn about this buzz that's going on when it comes to the Wellness Way and our approach about we don't guess, we test. And today I want to share just a few experiences that we had in the office. I mean, I wish I could bottle up every day and then open it for all you guys so you can actually experience what we get to see here. And today was great. I mean, we're just starting to see more and more clients come in after they've been kind of going through the program for a few months now. Some of them are getting ready to start the detox, and had a lady today that she came right out of the box and said, look, I've been sassy. I'm just going to tell you, the last 2 weeks I have not been good. But let me tell you what I've learned through this process. I was like, all right, spill it. Let me hear it. And she's been, working on avoiding the foods. Now, the challenge for this individual is she is a food taster. So you can imagine the battle that she has every day trying to avoid her food allergies. And what she began to discover, early on, she was a little skeptical, I think maybe of some of the testing that we did, the validity behind it. But she was very open. She was ready to make some changes. This individual, too, was one of the Macarena sufferers that had an IUD and just had all kinds of issues interrupting her hormones over the last 10 years. But she looks phenomenal, and she's lost about 15 pounds. She's lost a lot of inches. And her main things today was she said, I don't even care about the weight. That's great that I'm losing it. It's the fact that I wake up and I have a drive to get up and do life, and literally you can see that somebody's home again. When I first saw her, you could just tell she was run down, beat down, and her health has just been wearing on her. And so after she told me her experiences for the last 2 weeks, she said, you know what, it's all right, I can eat some of this. I've been doing pretty good. Well, she began to discover within literally 30 minutes of eating some of her food allergens, she found herself in the bathroom within 30 minutes with, lo and behold, our least favorite Mr. Diarrhea. So, and this is coming from someone who has not had a healthy stool, if you will, for many, many years. And so that already quickly began to change, in a healthy way. I won't go into any great details about poop on live video, but as many of you know, when you come in my office, we talk a lot about it. So it's just the way it is. So she found out 5 different reactions that she began to have as she was introducing these foods into her system again. She knew that tomatoes caused extreme heartburn for her. She knew that if she got exposed to cinnamon, she began to itch on her arms again. So she went through all of these. So do I like the fact that you guys experience this? Well, nobody likes to experience those negative things when they have food reactions. But I can sit here until I'm blue in the face and tell you, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. But until you truly experience what it feels like to not have bloating or grow a food baby within 5 minutes of having dairy, you just have to, in a sense, experience failure on your own. Once you've been off the foods and you know how great you feel, and then you begin to, maybe get a little sassy and put them back into your diet, and then you see really how sensitive you are to that, it makes it real for you. And so I was just really thrilled to have this young lady share with us her experience, but excited to continue to go on. That's the buzz that we continue to see not only as we, take care of people chiropractically, but we begin to test and find out what triggers are taking their body away from normal. Another experience we had online, a guy shared his testimony of being part of the Wellness Way so far, and in his situation, again, just getting off his foods and actually caring. He's known for some time the right things to be doing, but he just would not get in the right mindset. And now that he's there, his weight is dropping very good, and he was excited to share that. But the other story I wanted to share with you happened last week. I had a young Mennonite family that came down from about 2 or 3 hours north of here. And, you could just tell nobody was home when I'm talking to this guy. He said he came from a long history, of some brothers and his father, that they just were run down. They had no energy. And so I told him, I was like, well, we'll do our chiropractic evaluation today. We'll look at the trauma T part of the toxins, traumas, and thoughts. And so we addressed his upper cervical spine. We gave him an adjustment that day, and literally, I kid you not, within seconds, it was like somebody woke up and came back to life, lifted the veil. It was like all this fog came off of him. I looked at his wife and I said, please tell me you can see what I just witnessed after giving that adjustment. His face began to pink up and he come alive, had a big old smile on his face. That's why I get up every morning, is to see this stuff, to see lives changed with a little correction to the spine, around the brainstem, or to remove a stressor from your body, whether it's a couple of foods to 31 foods, you name it. If we can take the guessing out and figure out exactly what's going on, your body has no other choice but to get better. It was designed to be that way. It was designed for normal function, not to just wear down as we get older and older and older. I have too many of you guys who are my age, 43, coming in, throwing in the towel and saying, well, I'm just getting old. This is the way it has to be. That's hogwash. Okay? I don't accept it, and I'm going to continue to fight for myself and my health to be better, and I want to do the same for you as well. But does that happen overnight? Not even close. I have to remind myself of these things over and over and over, because we all want the quick fix. We all want to feel good right away. And I feel for you. I know some of you are coming in completely just devastated with poor health and drugs more than you can imagine, and you wonder why you can't feel good. We can identify with this testing what's going wrong. We can see where there's dysfunction, and we can begin to pull these stressors away. But you have to remember, when you have chemicals from the outside trying to suppress your immune system, trying to suppress your symptoms, and now we're trying to turn the body's innate ability to heal and function normally back on, it has to weed through all of that. So in order for healing to take place, it has to take time. So think about it. It takes 4 months for your red blood cells to completely turn over. It's going to take about 6 to 8 months for your liver to turn over, and about 5 years for your entire body to cellularly turn over. So physiologically, it's impossible to think that you can do anything and change anything in just a matter of weeks. I can't defy physiology. You can't defy physiology. We just need to remove the stressors and let the body take over. So remember that. When you come in and you're wanting to have instant change, just know I don't get the instant change. I have to be patient just like you, and I have to have that mindset. That's the one thing I've continued to see over and over and over with all this, is you have to have the right mindset. Yeah, there's things that are hard, no doubt about it. It was a challenge going through the detox, but I did it because I was committed not only to myself, but committed to helping you guys know what it's like to go through it. So that's the uniqueness behind the Wellness Way, not only in how we test and not guess, but every single one of these docs across the United States is in the trenches with you guys. So you want to know more about the buzz, the Wellness Way buzz, please like and share these videos. Go to our Facebook page. We have all the events that are up and coming on there. You can click on those events and sign up. If you have any questions, I encourage you to call Clarice, call Amy. They can answer those questions for you. We really look forward to seeing you at some of our events. I appreciate everyone who supported the event with Dr. Flynn. And I just want to thank, Amy and Clarice. Clarice's mom helped out. Her sister Maddie helped out. Maya, my daughter, Shelby. Thank you guys, everyone, for helping. We appreciate again all the vendors who are there, and we've made some great connections for you guys to help in your journey with this. So, hi Mom, good to see you online. Thanks for joining in. Please like and share. And we appreciate all your support that you've given to us over the years in sharing the message and helping people come in and get well. So, signing off for tonight. We will see you guys again. I will be out of the office on Friday this week. So, again, if you have any questions, please call. And we look forward to helping serve you and help you maximize that living. We'll talk to you later. Make it a great day.